So uh, one more question from the textbook. Question number 2.43. An ion with mass number 37 possesses 1 unit of negative charge. If the ion contains 11.1% more neutrons than electrons, find the symbol of the ion. So our objective is to find the symbol of the ion. And what is an ion? Ion is not an atom because it carries some charge. And why it carries charge? Because it has more additional electron, or it has less electron than it normally should have. Because an atom has the same number of electron and the proton in the nucleus, so that the charges cancel each other and it's neutral. But ion carries a charge because it lacks electron, or it has some additional electron. If it has additional electron, then it will carry a negative charge called an ion. Or if it has less electron, then there will be a net positive charge, then it will be called a cation. So whatever it is an ion, not a neutral species. No, not an atom, a charged species. An ion means a charged species. Okay. The question is saying that the mass number is 37. So what is mass number? We know that mass number is a symbol A, is denoted by symbol A by convention. And what does mass number means? In an atom, mass number means something. It's the number of neutrons and protons in the nucleus. Why? Because they are the one which contribute to the mass of the atom. So this is mass number. Please do not confuse it with atomic mass. Atomic mass means the actual mass of the atom compared to the carbon atom, compared to the mass of the carbon. That is atomic mass. And this is a number. It's not a mass. This is a number. Mass means the amount of the quantity of matter contained in the atom, right? That is called mass. But this is a number. Counting like neutron and proton, you count how many neutrons are there, how many protons are there in the nucleus, and you get a number. That is called mass number. It's 37. So the sum of the neutrons and protons in this species is 37. Okay, by just looking at the question, you can predict what species it might be, what ion it might be, because mass number is generally twice the atomic number. So half of it is how much it is? It's 18 point something. So it may be, if it is 18, if the atomic number is 18, then it's argon. If it is 19, it's potassium. And if it is 17, it's chlorine. So the answer will either be chlorine, argon, or potassium. Okay. Now see, this is the electron. It is carrying a negative charge. That is, the atom has the ability to accept electron. So if you have some basic concept that argon is a noble gas. So there's no question about argon. Atom is quite stable, so it won't gain an electron. And potassium is a metal. It always try to give up electron and carry a positive charge. So it won't be argon, it won't be potassium. So it will obviously be chlorine. But we will not go by this. I'm just telling you that you can predict the answer, right? And we will finally find that it is chlorine only. Okay, let's suppose that we do not know, we are not predicting like that, and we'll try to find out according to the question. Now you are given the mass number, which is sum of neutron and proton, but you do not know the number of neutron, you do not know the number of proton. You just know the sum. The sum of them is this plus this is 37, but you don't know the number of proton, you don't know the number of neutrons, right? Had you know the number of proton, then you will be knowing the atom. If it is the number of proton is 15, that it's phosphorus. If it is 16, then it's 15 is phosphorus. If 16 is sulfur. If 17, then it is chlorine. If it is 18 number of proton, then it's argon. But we don't know the number of proton. We just know the sum. Now one more thing. Number of proton in a neutral atom is equal to number of electrons. That's what I've written here. Proton should be, had it been an atom, not an ion, then the number of proton will be number of electrons, right? The second part of the question says that the number of neutron, 11.1% more neutron. Number of neutron is more, 11.1% more than what? More than electron. Number of neutron is 11% more than number of electrons. This is the statement. So what does it mean? It means that if there are 100 electrons, then obviously number of neutron will be more. How much more, or how many more? It will be 111.1 neutrons. This is what this statement means. The statement means that if there are 100 electrons, there will be 100.1 neutrons. 100 electron, there will be 100 proton also, right? But our element is not having 100 protons. Just we are taking it, we're just assuming it. If there are 100 electrons, there will be 111.1 according to this statement. Okay, now comes the twist. The twist is, normally it should be neutron plus proton should be 37, right? But this species is containing 1 electron more. So okay, for this, if it is, suppose there are 17, suppose there are x protons, right? How many will be the number of electron? It will be x. But since this species is carrying 1 electron more, is carrying a negative charge, it means that it is having 1 electron extra, right? So the number of proton is number of electron, right? Number of neutron plus proton should be 37. But we are in this species, 1 electron is more. Okay, so the number of neutron plus electron will be 38. I hope you understand this. Number of neutron plus proton is 37, right? Or you can say number of neutron plus electron is also 37. Had it been a simple atom, not an ion, number of neutron plus proton is 37, number of neutron plus electron will also be 37. Okay, number of neutron plus electrons should also be 37, but this species contains 1 electron more because it's carrying a negative charge, 1 unit negative charge. That means it contains 1 electron more. So for this species, the charged species, for this ion, the number of neutron plus electron will be 38. Right, then the rest is the mathematical calculation. So electron, how many will be number of, according to this statement, how many will be number of neutron? 111 of 111.1 of 100 will be number of neutrons. Right, number of electron is E, then a number of proton will be more than this. How much? 11% more, that is 111.1 by 100 will be number of neutrons. So from here you can calculate number of electrons, right? And it becomes 18. Number of electron is 18. But this is the number of electron in the charged species, in the ion, right? So the actual number of proton will be how much? It will be 1 less than this. So the number of proton will be 17. If the number of proton is 17, that means it is chlorine. So it is a chloride ion. It's a chloride ion having a negative charge, 1 unit of negative charge. Atomic number will be 17 and mass number will be 37. You can write mass number here. I hope you understood.